So, would you rather be happy or perceived to be happy? And what's the difference? Let's check it out. Hello, hello, hello. Me back again, feeling, I suppose, 1,000 times better than I have done in the last few days. Still a bit coffee, but feeling a little bit more like a human being. So that's all good. I'm going to take the glasses off because I've got too much reflection. But yes, good to be sort of back in the world of the living, really. And yeah, not 100%, but certainly better than I was. So let's get to it. So would you rather be happy or perceived to be happy? What do I mean by this? Where does this question come from? Well, it comes from a video I saw of Gary Vee, and I think, as always, Gary Vee, you know, a load of value and good sense. But what when he asked that question, it was a very interesting point, because essentially there's a huge difference between actually being happy and being perceived to be happy. So particularly in social media, the world of Instagram, and you see all the kind of, everyone's having this great amazing lifestyle, and particularly, I'll say more so, but as well in the sort of home business arena, where everyone's promoting a business and saying, you know, this is the great solution to all your problems, and I can help you solve all your financial needs. And I've just noticed this completely wacky ghostly shadow here. But yeah, basically saying, you know, this opportunity will solve all your marketing needs or solve all your financial needs, etc., etc. And it's all this kind of facade, and there's the, and then as well as like in sort of real life, you got kind of your Instagram life, or your social media life, and then the real life. And pretty damn often, unfortunately, it's quite a difference between the two. The reality behind it, I mean, you've seen probably some sort of funny photos with Instagram photo and reality, and the ones are sort of really kind of all nicely filtered and everything, and then the real life one a little bit more sort of clunky and unphotoshopped. But it goes even further, because it's all very easy to live this social media life, or this life on social media, that's completely different to what's actually going on. And I know this is probably a bigger subject, but it's not just about, you know, just sort of be yourself and be real. That's not literally what we're saying, but so often then you'll think you'll want something because, you know, that thing will make you happy. Now, whether that's a job, certain partner, a holiday, a car, watch, whatever that may be, big house, pile of money, whatever. But there's the idea that that thing will make you happy, and then once you get that, then you know, life's all perfect. And it's not really the case, because whatever issues, insecurities, problems you have, if one day you suddenly got 100,000 million pounds, dollars, whatever currency you use, you still have the same insecurities, same problems, same health issues. You know, okay, the money gives you more options, maybe for better healthcare, etc., etc., but you're still the same person. That thing doesn't change, and this comes down to sort of external things and internal. And if you look for happiness external to you, you'll constantly be chasing it, because you're kind of admitting that it's not in you. You're not fundamentally deep down secure with yourself and happy. Therefore, you'll always be looking, whatever it may be. You get this car, you want a better car. You get this watch, you want a better watch, etc., etc. It's not about it. It's true happiness is inside, and once you can get that core thing aligned, then yes, you can still have all the nice glitzy and the bling, but that's not going to make you happy. It's getting happy with yourself. And I know all too well from the last few months about that. But what I'm saying is about this, would you rather be happy or rather perceived to be happy? Knowing what's going to make you happy is the key, because, as I said, if you get the sort of the nice big car and you think, yeah, that's it, now you're perceived then to be successful and have made it, and you must be making X pounds or dollars to get that car. So the perception is that you are happy, and your Facebook, Instagram life, or the facade of your life, appears to be all sort of happy and glitzy and nice holidays and all that good stuff. So the perception is you're super happy, super successful, everything's Gucci, and in that case, probably everything is Gucci. But if you then have to work, hustle, whether it's a job, your own business, whatever, sort of 22 hours a day to pay for that lifestyle and to upkeep that lifestyle, and to make the car payments, the house payments, the holiday payments, and you know, not saying you're in debt or anything like that, but you're having to just work and hustle all the time, and just working your absolute arse off to kind of make just enough money to kind of afford that lifestyle, then it's probably likely that you're not really having much of a fun time, and you're probably not that happy because you're having to create this income to sort of underpin this lifestyle you've got. So whilst on the surface the perception is you're happy, actually you're not, because of all the duck under the water. The duck's nice and graceful, but underwater its legs are going. You're kind of working your ass off to actually keep it going. Whereas if you had a more simple lifestyle and you wouldn't have to, say, work as hard or have a bigger income to kind of keep that going, you could still have, you know, a decent lifestyle, but you'd be happy because you're not working half as hard and actually enjoying your life, enjoying your time with your family and stuff like that. Yes, you may not have the Lamborghini or the Rolex or the super fun lifestyle on yachts, but you're actually happy because you've got the time, you've got the quality of time to actually enjoy your life and enjoy what you're doing. And that's the whole point of you don't live to work, you work to live. You work to be able to provide a lifestyle that makes you happy. And if that's perhaps downgrading your lifestyle and a more simplified lifestyle, as Gary Vee says, don't buy useless shit. Get rid of all that crap and just, you know, use what you need. You know, if you're just becoming successful in the business, don't go straight out and get a Lamborghini. You physically on the books you might be able to afford it, but then you've tied up either money or a lease payment. You're committing your outgoings huge, and therefore if you have some off days, you know, then potentially might take the car away, whereas therefore you have to keep grinding to pay for that car each month. And you know, that's not, again, you know, it's not really giving you a happy life. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with having nice cars, watches, holidays, houses and all that stuff, but not if it's at the expense of you being happy. And that's a key thing, and that's the key difference between being happy and perceived to being happy, because we can all to a degree live that Instagram life and give that perception of happiness and success, but if that's making us having to work, I'm not talking about lying, I'm not talking about just kind of hiring a Lamborghini for the day and then pretend it's yours in all your videos. I'm not talking about that at all. But what I'm saying is, you know, if you have this lifestyle, that's, you know, the nice car, fancy holidays, private jets and all that stuff, but to get that you have to work pretty much every hour you're awake hard just to maintain the lifestyle, not to grow a business, just to maintain it, then you've got to ask yourself, what's the point, you know? And again, you've got to be honest with yourself. It's not about going, if people ask you, you know, are you happy? Go, yeah, I love doing this. I love the hassle. I love the grind and all that. No, you've got to be honest to yourself. It doesn't matter what you say to anyone else, because they can look at your lifestyle on Instagram and go, wow, you are the man, you're making it, or the woman, you are making it. But you've got to be honest with yourself. Are you truly happy just living to kind of keep up that lifestyle? And even if it's not on Instagram or Facebook, just so many people in society have the flash car and kind of go around and want to be perceived as this kind of rock star lifestyle and super successful, but they're having to work every hour available to actually support it, and it's ultimately ridiculous because that's no fun. And yeah, but they're maybe into a sort of they're committed to that, and it would look really ridiculous if they went there, no, I'm going to cut back. Again, that also goes back to something else Gary Vee says, is that you're caring what other people think. You know, it's not, you know, you care what you think, you care what the closest people, your family, what they think, and you know, honest, and rather than just what Joe Public thinks, because that doesn't matter. That's not going to be supporting. Those people are not going to be supporting you, good and bad. It's only your closest and dearest. So just honestly ask yourself, do you want to be truly happy or perceived to be happy? And hopefully your answer is truly happy. And you know, what I'm looking to do over the next weeks, months, is to roll out this course and to help you, find something you love doing, something you like doing, and how you can monetize that and enjoy your life whilst pulling an income in. It's not just about, here's a business opportunity, do that because I think it's the best thing ever. No, what I think is a good business opportunity is not necessarily what you think is a good business opportunity. That's totally different. It's very, very subjective, and it's very personal down to each of us. But my idea is to help you establish what you can do to earn an income from that, and then roll with it, kind of thing. You know, that's the best thing ever. Then it's something that you love. It's then not a chore. You don't need to be motivated because you love it. Simple as that. And you'll just keep doing it. You know, rain or shine, good and bad. You'll keep doing it. And that is the fundamentals of a solid foundation of a good business, because it will just go and go and go, and you'll build up and scale. Hopefully you got some value for this. If you have, please hit that like button in the like button, I guess, not face. You might think I'm sniper. Oh, I'd love to hear what you think. And see, if you do subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when I release a new video. But for now, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.